I speak unto thee this day, and I say, when I, the living God, did bring forth humankind, I say that I had good intended for them. That is, I had mercy, I had blessedness, I had goodness, and I say that I have the way of life. But I say, because men allowed themselves to conceive sin, I say it is sin that has brought forth death. And I say, the more that men open to sin, the more they are destroyed, devoured, and damned in the same. I say you are living in a time when many have departed from me. They have not kept their first estate, nor have they walked uprightly. But I say they've taken the way of fools, and I say they are satisfied in the same. And I say, instead of putting to death the old nature, the old man, the old way, I say they've allowed the same to prosper. And all the while they strut, they boast themselves in how prosperous they are, but I say they are destitute before me. For I say they have chosen sin, they have chosen lies, they have chosen death above the way of my life. And I say they have preferred to conceive sin again and again and again and bring forth death. I say they were meant to conceive the truth, to bring forth life in me, that is the life abundant. That is the life that would cause a man to live eternally with me. I say, because men have grown so wayward, so careless, so rebellious and hateful in this vile generation, I say they are literally opposing me. And I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing forth my wrath to settle the waters again. That is, to settle down the sea of iniquity that is raging, devouring human souls on every hand. For I say it is me, the living God, who will indeed show forth my wrath, my fury, my indignation, that men will come to soberness once again. That is, that they will know, understand, and realize that I am the Almighty, and they are meant to live in the fear of me. I say you are living in a time when many have given themselves to doubtful disputations, to unbelief, to accusation against me. That is, they are easily offended, they despise the truth, and I say that they will not receive the same. And I say all the while they think in their pride they are all right, they are fine, they are doing as they should do in this life. But I say what they are doing is literally opposing me and bringing their own damnation. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended that men would find excuse to be rejecting me. That is, that they would be quick to accept the lies, to accept the accusation of the liar against me, and walk in the same. But I say that is exactly where men are living in this rebellious, wayward, and vile generation. For I say they've chosen to corrupt themselves by taking in lies, loving lies, and living in lies. I say that I, the living God, never called thee to live in lies, but I say that I've called thee to live in the truth. That is, I have called thee to be coming forth, accepting of the truth, the light, the strength that I give thee day by day. I say that I've called thee to walk uprightly in that which I give thee, which is the truth and the light upon thy path. For I say, if you will be coming forth in the way that I, the living God, do intend and provide, you will be kept by me. But I say, if you are rejecting of the truth, I say you will be under the wrath that comes to those who have fully embraced lies. For I say, when a man will choose lies above the truth, when he will choose the way of death above the way of life, when he will choose to do sin rather than walk uprightly, I say such a man is choosing the cup of wrath. For I say that I, the living God, will perpetually pour forth the cup of my wrath upon the evildoers. For I say, when you see the ones who have given themselves to such vanity, vexation, stupidity, and darkness, and they are offended in me, know that I likewise am offended in them. And I say that I will give them the retribution of my wrath because of what they have done and are doing against me. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended evil for my people, but I say they've called it to themselves. That is, by an evil heart of unbelief, I say they have become greatly offensive unto me. And I say in the process they are easily offended at the truth, they despise the same, and I say they are loving to rebel against me. I say, what choice do I, the living God, have in such a wayward, vile, corrupt, and wicked generation except to ventilate my wrath? For I say that I've given mercy and mercy and more mercy unto the sons of men. And I say that I've called them repeatedly to repent, and I say they've turned the deaf ear unto me. I say that I've given them warning after warning after warning, and yet I say they refuse to pay heed to the same. And I say they took the way wherein they thought they were justified in their rejection of me. But I say that the way that they've chosen is the way of pride, the way of rebellion, and the way of fools. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended that ye would be taken in the way of fools, but I say that I intend that you would be guided in the way of the wise. Therefore I say, be quick to bend the knee, to bow down, to humble yourselves unto me. And I say, be quick to give thanks and praise, that it is ye who are privileged to love, to serve, and obey. For I say it is me, the living God, who will give thee the blessedness, the truth, the life, and the light of who I am. And it is me, the living God, who will cause thee to be uplifted, coming forth in that which I give thee, which is my life always. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to walk afar off. I do not call thee to go in the way of fools, but I say that I give to thee the way of the wise. I say if a man will be thankful for my way, he will be continually guided by me. But I say if a man will take offense at my way, I say that he will end in the ditch and the mire of his own making. I say so it is in this wayward generation, that many have chosen the way of fools. I say they have embraced the lies, and I say they've taken up the vanguard of accusation against me. Do you think such ones as these will be counted in my mercy? I say no, not at all. But I say that they will be given the wrath, the fury, the indignation that they are worthy to receive, because they have offended me. I say this day that I, the living God, never called thee to offend me, but I say that I've called thee to walk uprightly in me, ever thankful for my way. That is, ever thankful to be directed, corrected, and guided in the truth, the light, the strength that I give day by day. For I say, if you will indeed be receiving of all that I offer, all that I give unto thee, you will be uplifted in life. But I say, if you are refusing to accept the cup of life that I, the living God, do offer, you will accept the cup of lies that leads to death. For I say that men, when they take of lies, when they take of sin, can do nothing but perish in the same. I say this day that I, the living God, will indeed have a remnant who will be alert and alive in me. That is, I will have a people who will come forth rejoicing for the privilege to be redeemed, rejoicing for the privilege to be uplifted and guided by me. For I say, when the ones who are my people will keep their vision single unto me, they are brought forth in my way. But I say that the ones who choose to be offended at the truth will pay for the same. I say this day, do not be ranting and raging against me, but I say, be accepting of all that I give unto thee. For I say it is me, the living God, who will give thee the truth and the light and the mercy and the peace and the strength always. It is me, the living God, who will ever direct thee, correct thee, and guide thee forth, for yes, you are mine. And I say, when you will be accepting of that which I, the living God, do give unto thee, you will be counted worthy by me. I say this day that I, the living God, am going to continue to show forth my sore displeasure at the misbehavior of the sons of men. For I say that I have withdrawn the covering of mercy, and I will replace it with the covering of my wrath. For I say, when men are so stubborn, proud, and obstinate in their willful disobedience towards me, I say it is me, the living God, who will reward them accordingly in the same. That is, they will receive again and again and again the cup of wrath poured forth. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, do delight to give mercy and truth. I do delight to give goodness and hope, and I do delight to show that I am well able. And I say, if you will continue humbling yourself before me, you will see that my way is righteousness and goodness, truth and hope and peace always. But I say, if you are as the stubborn, proud fools who rebel against me, I say you bring your own sorrows multiplied. I say there are many in these days who shall know what it is to be in great sorrow and devastation, despair and destitution, but I say that it is because of their rebellion against me. That is, it is because they have chosen to oppose me. They have chosen to walk afar off. They have chosen the way of fools. I say this day that I, the living God, do not expect thee to go in the way of fools, but I expect thee to come forth in the way of the wise. That is, ever thankful that I, the living God, am present to guide thee, direct thee, correct thee, and instruct thee in truth. I say, do not be weary of my instruction, of my correction, for I say you are needy of the same. And I say, when you recognize that need because you see the beast that lurks within thee, I say that I, the living God, will be present to instruct thee and direct thee and correct thee always. But I say to the ones who grow proud and haughty, high-minded, rebellious, and independent of me, I say that the wrath is poured forth. For I say that I, the living God, in this generation am showing once again that I am greater than man, that I do not need all of their falsehood and lies, and they will be punished for the same. For I say you are seeing before your eyes a generation gone mad, insane, and completely off course, because they have grown so proud they cannot receive from me. That is, they are offended at the truth, they are offended at the light, and I say they are literally despising my authority over them. Now consider that I, the living God, never ever intended that men would be angry and accusatory towards me, but I've intended that men would be thankful unto me, that I give them the privilege to be redeemed. But I say unto thee that in this wicked generation, that those who are leading in the vanguard of rebellion against me are those who are claiming to be my people. They are not my people, but they are liars and deceivers, following after the lust of the flesh, then using my name in vain and acting as though I approve their evil doings when it is not true. I say that I, the living God, am indeed punishing and punishing and punishing such ones more than you will ever know. For I say that I'm sending upon them madness, I'm sending upon them great sorrow, I'm sending upon them anguish of soul. And oh, they may put on a show to be seen of men, as oh, how happy they are. But I say in their private time, in their private lives, they are driven mad by the very demons I have unleashed upon them. For I say, when men grow so proud and arrogant and wise in their own conceit, that they scoff and mock my way, then I, the living God, will make a fool of them. That is, I will mock them and mock them and mock them until they are literally gone mad. I say, so it is in this wicked generation, that when you see the proud fools, the mockers and scoffers, who strut in the presence of men, know that it shall not be forever. For I say it is me, the living God, who will cause them to be eroded away by the very rebellion they have had against me. And I say they will indeed be babbling idiots, they will be blinded fools, they will be those who gag on their own words. For I say it is me, the living God, who will send it upon them, and I say you will see how the truth shall burn them and burn them and burn them until they are driven mad by the same. For I say they cannot escape the truth, even though they have denied the truth. I say that it will be ever present to make them insane. And I say it is because they have rebelled on me, they have despised me and hated my way. I say this day, be thankful for the truth, be thankful for the light, be thankful for the mercies that I provide. I say, do not be as the self-pitying sots who always have a chip on their shoulder against me. For I say such ones are fools. I say they are accepting the lies of the liar while rejecting the truth. For I say it is me, the living God, who is the way of mercy and light, the way of strength and hope, and the way of peace provided. Now I say unto thee this day, do not be as the foolish who make no preparation for me, who do not abide in me, who simply drift about, doing what it is that they please. For I say such ones shall be found pleading and begging, but it will be too late for them. For I say, while they took their offense at me and did as they pleased in this life, I say they will pay for the same. That is, they will find no place of abiding in me, because they did not choose to love in me. That is, they did not choose to love my way, to live my way, to walk uprightly in me. I say it is a time that I, the living God, am fully giving unto men their just rewards. I say, when you see the wicked under the wrath, when you see them scream and howl and moan, I say, leave them to the same. For I say they are receiving the fullness of their rewards from me. And I say you are not meant to be pitying them nor consoling them, but I say you are meant to lead them to the desolation that is the reward of rebellion. For I say it is me, the living God, who does reward the proud, the arrogant, fools who are afar off from me. And I say, likewise, I reward the righteous with my mercy, my truth, my comfort, and my guidance in their lives. I say this day, do not be easily offended, but I say be willing to accept me, to receive my truth and walk in the same. For it is me, the living God, who will keep thee in the goodness that I have prepared for those who walk uprightly. I say, give thanks, give praise.